Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube. We are getting ready for the vitamin shop meetup with C4. It is raining a little bit today, so I'm hoping that the weather brightens up a little bit. Oh no, you can come in, yeah. And this is Natasha, she's doing my makeup. I'm very honored to be in her presence today, and Amanda is back with us. We were together, what, 2 weeks ago? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So we have a good team. Lucas is filming, he's doing a great job, and we're gonna get ready for the day. All right, we are all ready to go for the event. I've honestly never done an event like this before. And oh crap, do you have the card?
You said it the first one.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
This one?
No, the other one.
Other one. And I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea. We both have no idea. So there might be like 1 or 2 people. There might be other ones. I have no idea. So yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of. I feel like people are expecting me to like bring like a crowd or something, and maybe that's just my own interpretation. But I don't know. I'm not sure. If there's one person though, I will be very, very appreciative and thankful.
How you doing? I love huggers. Move up.
We're in the house.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
In my opinion, I feel like I've evolved from 6 years ago to now, you know? Because now it's like I feel a little bit more free, like energetically I feel free, where I felt like when I first started, I was just kind of like, savage, like have to lift weight, like kind of be like too intense, you know? But now it's like I lift more for like wellness and health related reasons where I'm not trying to chase something anymore. Like I've kind of surpassed that, I would say. I started out for the wrong reasons, I would say, like if I'm being transparent. Like I felt like I had something to prove to other people. And I felt like it took me a long time to actually prove it to myself that I could do it. And it wasn't about like doing social media, it was about doing something for myself that I felt was good for me. And I had a hard time balancing like trying to be confident, trying to start a career that I had I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I still don't, honestly. But it was very challenging to kind of navigate. Like I was in college, then I dropped out, and then I started, online, and then everyone was telling me who I was, and I'm like, wait, who is Miranda?
It's really hard,
it's really hard to navigate through the ups and downs of social media and understanding what this lifestyle is before getting into it. It's very up and down, up and down. So I would say I was just very like upset all the time because like I wanted my life to be a little bit easier, and then it wasn't easy ever. It's still not easy. And then I had to realize, okay, I made a choice. I decided to do this. I decided to put myself out there. And either I can make the best of it, or I can complain about it, and pretend that my life really sucks, even though it doesn't. I think that we're blessed with another day, and I'm just grateful to be here. I have one question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
If you had to give our generation advice, what would that be?
Stride in the education of the spiritual realm long before you think in the physical moment.
That was great. All right, so that is our event today. Hopefully you got some clips.
I did.
I don't know, I just like spending time with people like when they come to these things because it's not something that I take for granted, and I appreciate people's time, effort, energy to just be a part of whatever sometimes that I'm doing. And this event was, I would say, kind of promoted last minute. Like we only had about a week to kind of really push. So I would say from my perspective, we need to do a little bit more time for people to kind of plan. And I think doing events at like a gym or like an expo and things like that would also be really beneficial too. This was our first time kind of doing our own like independent event with like myself and Lucas. motivator. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think it was like an overall good turnout. We were only here for a couple hours, and I'm really just grateful for any and all support, and I'm thankful for Lucas always coming on this adventure with me. It's always a journey. It's always a different experience. We always learn something new, and he's been kind of like my person throughout this entire experience, honestly, since I started. So thank you for being here, Lucas, because you're like the yin to my yang, and this was overall just really heartfelt, and I'm very appreciative to be here. So until next time. All right, so we filmed the last part of the event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Forget what we do last time. So we just went out to eat, and this is Jason, and he's been our Uber driver today. And we just went to eat.
I hope you have enough space.
No, I don't. It's okay.
It's bad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Not gonna lie.
I'm sitting like a football player back here, you know, with like legs open. It's all good. But we just went out to eat with Lucas and his girlfriend. She was very nice, and I really liked talking to her. But yeah, now we're driving back to the hotel, and I asked him this question, but we wanted to get this on camera because he didn't answer yet. So, Jason, if you had to describe me in 3 words, what would you describe me as?
After what, 2 hours of talking and him?
Yes.
Yeah, just your own observations, whatever.
So, first word is I'm probably gonna use raw.
Okay.
/ authentic.
Okay.
Which is a great quality because it's getting weird, especially for people who have influence. Most people are just like fake, or definitely not like that.
Yeah.
Second, I would say like driven on a mission.
I like that.
I can see that, like, you know exactly where you're going, you know exactly what you want to do, and like nothing is gonna take you away from like where you're trying to go with your goals and everything you're trying to build. And then the third, probably feminine.
Oh,
I like that.
wow.
Feminine.
All right, and what makes you say that?
I think that people might feel sometimes the other, that you might be leaning in your masculinity, but I think you're very feminine.
Oh,
When you talk to you, like when you get to know you a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Oh,
I like that.
yeah, I like that too.
All right,
I also too, I would say in public, I try to, like I used to be very, oh, hello. It's like I forgot we have that feature.
We got it.
I forgot we have that. I would say in public settings, I used to be a fast walker, so like I'd always be like ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So like I try to stay behind like men when I walk. Like I try to not be the person that's always like so forward, because naturally like I just would walk fast, I would say. And I try to listen more in public than I do speak. I've tried to like work on that a little bit more. 'Cause I feel like the person that talks the most has the least experience.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You want to listen, but
I like to listen and understand, but I'm not so reserved where I won't say anything. I will talk if it's my turn, but if it's not my turn, I just let others talk and I just try to listen.
as I noticed when you're talking to people, it's just like you're very natural, and we're very like interested in trying to get to know them, get to know their name, get to know like a little bit about like, hey,
Yeah.
how long have you been following me? Like a lot of influencers of your like, level, they're not really gonna care. They're just gonna be like, yeah, cool, picture,
Take a photo, get
cool,
out.
yeah. So that's
Well,
also
I've seen so much of that.
We've actually
Yeah.
It's like,
experienced.
oh, is this disgusting behavior?
No, that's hard, but that's the case of a lot of big influencers. They just got to the level where they just don't
Yeah.
care anymore.
Well,
It's just them. It's just like their own success, their like own things, and they just
Yeah.
don't even want to know like somebody's name. So
yeah. All right, it is our last official day in Miami, Florida for a little while, as of right now. We are also approaching another hurricane. It's not Hurricane Helene. I'm saying it right now. And I've been getting lots of messages from just people that I think care about me, just saying, you should evacuate, you should, and it's like, I understand, but sometimes it's just, there's so much stress and anxiety going into a hurricane that I already feel, and then everyone that doesn't live in Florida already like puts that on me, and I'm just like, well, let's just see like where this is gonna go, and then we will go from there. So that's a little update. I've been with a lot of brands. I've done this for many years now, and I feel very appreciated and valued with C4. And we've just been doing a lot of reflecting. Lucas and I just kind of just talking over like where we once were, where we are now. We're somewhere else, and that's the beauty of when you work so hard and you give up honestly a lot of the fun stuff early on. You get to watch your life and your path kind of just grow into something so beautiful that you didn't even really know was there. And you have to go through all the trials and errors of life to be able to get to that point. And some people are not willing to go there, which is why they have the same lifestyle and they end up complaining about their life not being the way that it actually should be. So I'm gonna end it there. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that we haven't been consistent with the YouTube videos. It's been very hard to keep up with all the travel, last minute stuff that we've been doing lately. And with all the workouts and stuff that Lucas helps edit and things like that, we try to stay on top of posting workouts as much as possible. Appreciate all the likes, the comments, the interaction on all social media apps. And if you guys have a Snapchat account, make sure you subscribe. Bye.